Hi everyone, I hope this video finds you happy, healthy, and safe. If you're new here, my name is Rhonda with Rhonda's Craft Frenzy. If you like what you see, hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel. I do home decor here, a lot of farmhouse, a lot of rustic, a lot of seasonal stuff as well. If you're not new, thank you so much for stopping back. You guys mean everything. Super excited today to continue in with my farmhouse decor. I have a few things for you to see today. I hope that it inspires you to do some of your own. So I'm not going to sit here and talk any longer. I'll beat you to the craft table. For my first one, I started out with 2 shadow box signs. I painted them with Rust-Oleum's linen colored chalk paint, and this took 2 coats. And then I printed 2 images off my computer. You could use your cutting machine here, but if you don't have one, this is another option for you. I cut them to size so they would fit down into the bottom. Next, I put a coat of Mod Podge down and laid my image down and put another coat over the top of it just to seal it in. You could say that you were done here, but I wanted to add more interest to my frames, and for that I used truffle colored chalk paint. I painted the front and around the sides using a dry brush technique. And that was it. I'm loving this cute little pair in my kitchen. For my second, I started with this thrift store find. I loved the shape and an idea came to mind. So I painted everything but the roof with Rust-Oleum linen colored chalk paint. This was so old and it took several coats of the paint. Then I did the same thing with a different image that I did with the first one. I cut it to fit down inside that larger square spot. Then once it was in place, I layered Mod Podge on the frame. Then I put my image down, and then I did one more over the top. This house had a couple of extra little spots that just needed to be filled. So for that, I used rub-on transfer on the square spot. I just laid it down and scraped it, of course, gently and peeled it off. For that little triangle spot on top, I had some cute farmhouse stickers. So I picked a rooster one and I just stuck that down, and I also put a coat of Mod Podge over that, but I did not show you that in the video. And the last thing I did was I screwed in some hooks because this is going to be my key holder. It's super cute, it's super functional, and I hope you all like it as much as I do. For this next one, I started out with 2 wooden snowflakes and 2 cute little palettes, all from the Dollar Tree. I stained my palettes with antique wax on the front and the sides. If I was to do it again, I would have stained all sides because it does sit on my tier tray, so I always have to make sure that I'm hiding the back. I grabbed my snowflakes and I painted them with white chalk paint. I did 2 coats and I set them aside. You can use any shape you want here, and with Easter coming up, I know you can find those chicks and bunnies. I know I'm looking out for those. And the last thing I did was I hot glued to attach the snowflakes on top of the palette. I put a cute little jute bow and I called them done. Super fun and easy and very pretty on my tier tray. I have one more for you today. I started with a thrifted heart frame. I painted it roughly with mineral colored chalk paint from Waverly because I wanted it to look aged or weathered. I did the front and the sides, leaving the back. I used the letters to spell out love and a pretty napkin I liked here. I put a coat of Mod Podge over each letter, then laid the napkin over and added another one over the top. Seems to be a thing with this video with the Mod Podge. Now, I didn't show it in the video, but I burned off the extra from my napkins rather than sanding them. I was trying a hack that I saw, and I'm not sure if it worked out because it looks like you can see how the edges have burn on them. Maybe they're supposed to be that way, but I used them anyways. Let me know if you noticed that. Lastly, I just glued each of my letters onto my frame with hot glue, and then I added a pick, and it was done. Definitely not my favorite, but it's cute enough, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you spending your time here with me, and I hope you found some inspiration in my video. Please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you saw something you like, hit that thumbs up button. Don't be shy with those comments. I hope to see you next time, and until then, keep those glue guns at the ready.